If you're looking to get a brand new iPhone this year, I think the hardest decision is picking between the new super thin iPhone Air for $1,000 or spending $100 more and getting the iPhone 17 Pro. So if you're in this camp and you're unsure which one to go for, well, here are all the reasons to go for the iPhone Air and all the reasons to go for the iPhone 17 Pro. But before I continue, this video is sponsored by Bitdefender with their premium security service. Okay, so let's start with the reasons why you may want to go with the iPhone Air. And there are 5 reasons here. Number 1, the design. We've got a single camera design on the back of the iPhone Air, with this pretty big camera island that Apple's calling the camera plateau, where most of the brains of the iPhone Air are housed in, which is really impressive stuff. Whereas the iPhone 17 Pro also has its own big camera island with this glass patch on the back of its unibody aluminum design. However, while the iPhone 17 Pro uses an aluminum frame and body, the iPhone Air uses a polished titanium frame, and then a ceramic shield glass on the back. Personally, I think the iPhone Air looks far more premium and much nicer than the Pro, which does give me a more industrial Apple Watch Ultra kind of vibe. Plus, when you combine that with its impossibly thin 5.6mm body, the thinnest iPhone ever made, and also the thinnest non-folding phone ever made too, I think the iPhone Air is the one to go for if you want the best looking iPhone right now. Now, the second reason you may want to go for the Air is the color options. Specifically, if you want to get a black iPhone, the iPhone 17 Pro only comes in silver, cosmic orange, and deep blue, whereas the Air does come in space black, cloud white, light gold, and sky blue. And I gotta say, these pastel colors do fit the iPhone Air quite well, as with that polished titanium frame, it does look more like a fashion piece. The third reason to go for the Air is the feel in the hand. Now, I haven't held the actual iPhone Air in my hand just yet, but I have held these dummy units, which are dimensionally accurate to the actual iPhone Air. And I've also used the Samsung Galaxy S25 Edge for a good while, which is actually thicker at 5.8mm, although roughly the same weight. In fact, actually lighter by 2 grams. So I do know how it feels to use and hold a super thin and light phone. And I gotta tell you, it feels incredible. You don't get any pinky strain at all, and you don't even feel it in your pocket since it's so insanely thin and light. The iPhone 17 Pro is noticeably thicker at 8.75mm as opposed to 5.6 or 56% thicker, whilst also being heavier at 206 grams compared to 165 or 24% heavier. So if you're looking for probably the best feeling phone you've ever held, then definitely go with the iPhone Air. Now, the fourth reason is the display. They both have the best iPhone display that Apple has ever made. Crazy bright at 3000 nits outdoors, both 120Hz ProMotion, both with always on, and both with Apple's new anti-reflective coating. However, the iPhone Air's display is actually bigger at 6.5 inches as opposed to 6.3. It's not a huge difference, but combined with that super thin and light body will make it seem even lighter, just because that weight will be much better distributed. And of course, consuming content will also be better. And lastly, the first-party case options. While you do technically get more case options with the iPhone 17 Pro, such as the clear case, the silicone case, and the tech woven case, the iPhone Air offers the bumper case, which was by far my favorite case back in the iPhone 4 and 4S days. Apple hasn't made a bumper case since, so seeing this come back feels so nostalgic and so incredible. So these are the 5 main reasons to consider the iPhone Air. Now, I got 9 reasons why you should spend $100 more and get the iPhone 17 Pro instead. Okay, now earlier I mentioned Bitdefender with their premium security service that helps you keep your future iPhone 17 protected. Statistically, cybersecurity incidents are on the rise, especially on mobile devices. So having a powerful suite of tools that can alert you to the latest scams, provide you SMS protection, and more is essential. This is especially true when a vast majority of sensitive transactions are done on mobile devices without any cybersecurity solution in place. Bitdefender's premium security also offers the built-in Scam Copilot, your AI-powered scam shield, where you can query whether certain texts, emails, or more are potential risks. And what's more, you also get a built-in VPN at no extra cost. So you can encrypt your traffic, access services from across the world, or even get more options for your streaming services. So keep all of your devices protected by checking out Bitdefender Premium Security using the link below. and start your free 90-day extended trial to prevent online threats, scams, and so much more. Okay, so the first reason to get the iPhone 17 Pro instead is its durability. While they both feature the same Ceramic Shield 2 glass on the front for 3 times the scratch resistance compared to Ceramic Shield 1 on the iPhone 16 and 16 Pro, the iPhone 17 Pro also has an aluminum back. Well, aside from this glass patch. And sure, even though Apple does use ceramic shield glass on the back of both, the fact that we have much more metal on the 17 Pro will make it more durable when it comes to drops. But really, the main reason why you would want to go for the 17 Pro is for its camera system. You see, the front camera is the same on both. The brand new 18 megapixel center stage camera that uses a new square sensor so that you can take portrait and landscape selfies even when your iPhone is in vertical orientation. But on the back, the 17 Pro comes with 3 cameras as opposed to just one on the Air. And not only that, but that single main camera on the Air is also inferior to the main camera on the 17 Pro, despite having the exact same 48 megapixel resolution, as that is a smaller sensor. While the 2 additional cameras on the 17 Pro give you the ability to zoom out thanks to the ultra-wide, or zoom in up to 8x at an optical quality thanks to the telephoto camera. Now, you still get 2 times the optical quality zoom on the Air thanks to the sensor cropping feature on the main module, but that just doesn't come close to the 8x range on the 17 Pro. And it's not just the lenses that you get extra on the 17 Pro, you also get a ton more camera features. You get things like macro photography, 4K 120 video as opposed to 4K 60. You also get ProRAW for photos, then ProRes and ProRes RAW for videos. So you do get a ton more flexibility when it comes to editing what you've shot afterwards. Also, transfer speeds. The iPhone Air only features USB 2.0 speeds that are capped at 480 megabits per second, while the iPhone 17 Pro features USB 3 speeds at up to 10 gigabits per second, or 20 times faster. So if you plan on shooting a lot of videos that you then want to transfer to your computer, not only do you get more shooting flexibility with a 17 Pro, but transferring that footage will literally be 20 times faster. Now, even if you don't care that much about a camera, you probably do care about the battery, which is the 4th reason that you may want to go with the iPhone 17 Pro instead. While the iPhone Air does seem to offer a very impressive battery life of 27 hours of video playback, which is actually the same as the iPhone 16 Plus, the iPhone 17 Pro offers 33 hours, or 6 hours more, which is a very significant difference. Now, Apple does sell the new MagSafe battery pack exclusively for the iPhone Air, which will bump your battery to 40 hours of video playback, or 7 hours more than even the iPhone 17 Pro. However, this will make your phone thicker, and it also costs $100, which means that if you get that, you're basically buying an iPhone 17 Pro, but without the triple lens camera module. Now, aside from the battery life numbers, the 5th reason to go for the iPhone 17 Pro is for its charging speeds. While the iPhone Air supports 20 watts of fast charging, the iPhone 17 Pro supports 40 watts, so that you can charge it to 50% in 20 minutes as opposed to 30 minutes like on the Air. And of course, if you do get that MagSafe battery, that would increase the charging times even more. So not only does the 17 Pro last longer, but it also charges faster. Oh, and if you're thinking of ordering any new iPhone 17 model, make sure to check out our app Wallpapers for the best quality wallpapers on the market. I'm not even kidding. We offer full 8K resolution, 1x1 with 0 ads, and you also get to pick from over 200 designs that are available to download for free. Link down below. Now, another reason to go for the 17 Pro is for its performance. While they both come with the Apple A19 Pro chip, the iPhone 17 Pro has 1 extra GPU core at 6 instead of 5. And the iPhone 17 Pro also features a new vapor cooling chamber that's supposed to keep temperatures down when gaming and sustain its performance for longer. So if you're a gamer, you're likely going to see a much more consistent frame rate with the iPhone 17 Pro. And then there's the whole speaker situation. The iPhone Air only comes with a single speaker, the top one, whereas the iPhone 17 Pro, just like any other phone out here in 2025, comes with dual speakers. Other thin phones like the S25 Edge do have dual speakers as well, so I am very surprised that Apple omitted this, which I think will be a huge difference between the two. Another reason to go for the 17 Pro is that in certain regions, you will get both eSIM and a physical SIM tray, whereas the iPhone 17 Air is eSIM only globally. However, like I said, that is only for outside the US, and for regions that do get a physical SIM card slot as well, like here in the UK, the battery life is actually reduced on the 17 Pro. For example, here, it gets 31 hours of video playback as opposed to 33 in the US, so 2 hours less. Still more than the 27 hours on the Air though. And the final reason to go for the Pro is that if you live in US and you really care about crazy fast 5G speeds, those of like 1 to 2 gigabits per second, only the 17 Pro can achieve those speeds thanks to it being the only one that offers millimeter wave 5G. So having said all of this, my personal recommendation is to go with the iPhone 17 Pro. Yes, it does cost $100 extra, but you do actually get a lot more for your money. However, with the second-gen iPhone Air, things will probably be different. Who knows, maybe we'll even see a second camera module at some point. But until then, do subscribe for more iPhone 17 videos. We'll have hands-on camera comparisons, battery drain tests, and more. Check out our app wallpapers for some awesome designs. I'm Daniel, this is ZONEofTECH, and I'll see you guys in the next one. ZONEofTECH, signing out. Cheers.